Welcome, I'm Scott McKenzie, founder of home care agency Blueprint. If this video found its way to you, it's probably because something inside you knows it's time to start your own home care agency, maybe right here in Mississippi, and you want the truth about how to actually make it happen. Not the vague, sugar-coated version, but the real deal, what it really takes to get licensed, get profitable, and build something meaningful that serves your community and supports your freedom. So let me break it down for you, step by step. Not just from the perspective of some coaching program or government checklist, but from someone who's built an agency from the ground up and helped hundreds of people do the same. If you're in Mississippi, there are some powerful opportunities and some hidden traps that most people don't talk about, so let's get into it. First off, Mississippi is a deeply relationship-based state. It's rooted in trust, tradition, and a sense of community that runs generations deep. That means if you want to succeed here, you need more than just a website and a business card. You need reputation, you need roots. Now, let's start with the basics. Yes, you do need a license in Mississippi, even for non-medical services. The license is called an in-home services license, and it's regulated by the Mississippi State Department of Health. If you're planning to send caregivers into someone's home, even just for companionship, light housekeeping, or meal prep, you fall under this category and need to be licensed, period. Mississippi doesn't mess around when it comes to unlicensed care. They've done statewide sweeps in the past, and agencies operating without the proper credentials have been fined or shut down. So let's get your foundation right from the beginning. To apply for the license, here's what the state wants to see. First, you need to be set up as a legitimate business. That means registering your LLC with the Secretary of State, getting your EIN from the IRS, opening your business bank account, and setting up liability insurance. This isn't just about checking boxes, it's about showing the state that you're serious, that you have the infrastructure to operate ethically and safely. You'll also need to secure an actual office location in Mississippi. A P.O. box won't cut it. And while some people try to get away with using a virtual office or home address, be careful. The state often requires an on-site pre-licensure survey. So if the address you give them doesn't align with your operations, it could delay or derail your entire application. Next, you're going to need a solid packet of documents. And this is where most people get stuck, because Mississippi requires more than just a form and a fee. You'll need to submit a full plan of operation, explaining how your agency will function day to day. You'll need a proposed fee schedule, client service agreements, emergency preparedness plans, ownership disclosures, and most importantly, a complete set of policies and procedures that reflect Mississippi's specific regulations. And trust me, copy-pasting something off the internet won't cut it. The state wants to see that your policies match your business model, staffing, and mission. Here's a golden nugget nobody talks about. Mississippi cares about character, not just compliance. You'll need to submit affidavits of good moral character for all owners and key staff. And the way you show up during the process, how prepared, organized, and professional you are, actually matters. This isn't California or New York, where it's all digital and detached. Mississippi still picks up the phone. They'll call, they'll ask questions, so make sure your story and your paperwork match up. Another tip most folks miss. Mississippi has very specific background check procedures. You don't just go to your local police department. You need to use the state's fingerprint-based system through the Department of Health's approved vendor. If you don't use their system, your background check might be rejected and your application delayed for weeks. Once your application is submitted and your documents are accepted, you may be scheduled for a pre-licensure inspection. They'll want to see your office setup, review sample client files, verify that your documents align with your policies, and confirm that you're truly ready to operate. Now, once you're licensed, what can you actually do? Your in-home services license allows you to provide personal care, homemaker services, sitter and companionship care, and respite. But here's where a lot of people get tripped up. If you plan to offer any skilled nursing, physical therapy, or medication administration, you need a completely different license, a home health agency license, which is more involved, more expensive, and has federal oversight. So if you're just getting started, keep it simple. Build a solid foundation with your non-medical license, get cash-paying clients, and build your systems. You can always expand later. Let's talk staffing. Mississippi has some unique dynamics. Many caregivers here are used to working under the table or through Medicaid waiver programs. So as a business owner, you need to shift the culture, bring professionalism to your team, set expectations, and create a company that people are proud to work for. That means your caregivers need to pass a criminal background check through the MSDH system. They need orientation and training on infection control, client rights, elder abuse, emergency procedures, and more. And you, as the owner, need to document it all, in writing, because the state can ask for proof at any time. Now here's something powerful and overlooked. Mississippi is a state where spiritual values run deep. Churches are often at the heart of the community. That means your referral network isn't just hospitals and discharge planners. It's also pastors, deacons, community leaders, and elder ministries. If you want to grow fast and build trust, show up at health fairs, offer free workshops for caregivers at local churches, and let people see the heart behind your mission. People here care more about why you started than what your website looks like. So tell your story. Be visible. Be local. And if you're planning to take on Medicaid waiver clients down the line, yes, that's possible in Mississippi. But it's a whole different process involving provider enrollment and approval through the Division of Medicaid. That's a separate track from your IHS license, so don't try to jump into that too early. Build your private pay operation first. Let me wrap with this. Starting a home care agency in Mississippi isn't easy, but it is worth it. There's a growing need. Families are looking for help, and this state is craving care providers who are rooted in values, integrity, and professionalism. But here's the truth. You don't have to figure it all out alone. That's why I created the Certified Home Care Entrepreneur Program. We help you get licensed in Mississippi, build your brand, structure your operations, and start bringing in clients the right way from the start. We do the paperwork with you, we write your policies, we coach you, and we help you lead from the inside out with clarity, confidence, and consciousness. If you're ready to do this, not just dream about it, book a free strategy call with me or someone on my team. Let's talk about where you're at, what you're building, and how we can help. Click the link in the description or visit homecareagencyblueprint.com to get started. Mississippi needs more soul-led care leaders. If you're still watching, you might be one of them. Let's build this together. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.